This episode of Trips to the Store has been brought to you with the help of viewers like you. Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today if it wasn't for all of your support. Join our Patreon today at transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the awesome Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our regular Transmissions podcast. You can check that out at our website, transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 shows every week. Every Wednesday is Transmissions, the toy show, all about Transformers toys and merchandise. And of course, Trips to the Store is part of that. Then every Friday, we do Transmissions Alt Mode. It's all about Transformers, comics, and media. And this week we are reviewing Transformers number 29, the latest issue. Well, second to latest issue from IDW since they put out 2 issues last week. So look forward to that. And we've got Apollo back with us today. Hey, Apollo.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for representing Transmissions with your new shirt. That's awesome.
Yeah, right here. It's the Siege version.
Awesome. Yeah, and you can get more shirts like this at our TeePublic store at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. Darryl's got one too. Good job, Darryl.
I get no recognition on here.
Nah, you don't. Yeah, transmissionspodcast.com/shop. That helps us out. If you buy anything from TeePublic at our store through our link, that helps out the show. But of course, you can get awesome merchandise like these shirts. Of course, we always thank our Donatreons, those lovely people who give us money on Patreon and PayPal. You guys keep the show going. It's powered by you. Thank you so much. If you'd like to become a Donatreon, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. And you can sign up either on Patreon or PayPal. All right, let's get into the stuff we got this week. And I will go first because my drought has finally ended. I got some Transformer stuff because I went to the comic book store and I got a bunch of comics. All right, so I got Transformers My Little Pony 2, issue number 1. You guys reviewed that a couple weeks ago and had a good time. Also, Transformers Escape number 3. This finally came out. It's in I can't believe it. I'm actually holding it in my hands. I didn't know if it was real. We finally got this out. We reviewed it last week, although we reviewed it a month ago, but finally got to put it out last week. And of course, Transformers 29, which we're reviewing this week. But that wasn't all that came out because they put out 4 Transformers books together last week with Transformers 30 and Beast Wars number 4. So all those books came out last week, which is insane. My comic book shop owner said, yeah, I've never heard of 4 books in a series, these many books coming out like this in 1 week. You don't put 2 issues out, the 2 issues back to back in a single week. I don't know. IDW, what are you guys doing? Do you want this book to survive? But yeah, we'll discuss the contents of the book in alt mode, so we'll look forward to that. But yeah, I'm hoping the sales are picking up for these Transformers titles because they're putting out more. They keep putting out more, so I'm praying we're going to keep getting Transformers comics.
I hope so too.
All right, I just realized I didn't put myself in the big window, but oh well. But but Apollo, you get to be in the big window now.
Okay.
It's your turn.
All right. So I've got one thing to show this week, toy-wise. So my friend Andy on Twitter, he sent me this little tiny micro figurine Starscream. And this is like the tiniest Starscream I own now. Like, I'm trying to get it as close as possible. But yeah, he is super tiny. It looks like there's some sort of collectible card on the back too. So I don't know if that'll come through because
Ooh.
my webcam's not the best. But my friend, he also drew me, this was on the package, a picture of Starscream because he's a fan artist. So he drew this for me,
Oh.
Starscream, and I was like laughing so hard when I got the box and noticed that. But yeah, so that's all I have to show this week.
Oh, that's
really
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I wish I had friends who could draw box art, custom box art when they send me stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a surprise. I was really happy when I got that.
All right, Darryl's tease. He's got a lot of stuff, so we're gonna switch it over to Darryl. The show is yours, Darryl. Go ahead.
I'm gonna bore everyone with some books. I got more comics, the same comics Charles got. This is the Escape number 3. This is cover B, the Umi Meow cover. I said meow. It's meow. Then I got Transformers. Meow. This is Transformers 29. This is the EJ Sue cover. Again, cover B. Then Transformers number 30, cover A. This one was, I don't remember.
I think it's Anna Malkova.
I think it's Anna Malkova, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Beast Wars number 4, Josh Burcham. So those are the comics I got. I got a G1 Beast War figure. This is Pumbaa.
What?
Hakuna Matata. What a
this is Razor Beast from Beast Wars. So I'm going to take his wig off and
oh no, he's bald now.
Pull his tail up and bam. That's how he transforms. So yeah, they had all the basics figures transform like this, and that's how Pumbaa transforms. There's another one here that I have as an example. This is Armadillo, and again, you just lift his tail, and blam! I swear I didn't do it. And just have to lower his arms and he's good to go. So all the basics.
Is it Armadillo or Armadillo?
I think it's Armadillo. I thought it was Armadillo. I don't know. But his weapons are his back feet. You take them off and then he's got a gun. And then he holds it up and he can like shoot you and then punch you with a foot. The other thing I got this week that I wanted to talk about was I had made a purchase from a loyal Donatreon, Dinobot Maximize, and he sent me a package at the end of April. It finally got to me on Friday, and I am now the proud owner of Studio Series Hot Rod. And I have not been able to put this thing down this week. This is a very, very awesome figure. I'm having a real good time with it. And I can't believe the engineering in this thing. Like, it is clean, like really clean. I've been trying to figure out who the designer is of it. A lot of the videos that they did, especially the ones on Friday, they attributed a lot of the Studio Series stuff to Shogo Hasui. So I'm going to assume this is a Hasui design, but I'm not sure because I haven't been able to confirm it. But the guy's a genius, and this feels like a genius design. So I hope it's him. But if it's not, it's not. We got to give the designer of this some praise because this thing's amazing. It really is a genius figure. Everything compacts really, really well. Like, look at that thing. There's no kibble. Where's the kibble? But there's a car in there. So it's fantastic. If I had one complaint about this thing, it's that this is a Voyager. All right. This is a Voyager figure, and here's a Voyager that came out in the same year.
Yep.
So it's tiny.
Wow.
It is tiny for a Voyager. Okay. But on the same token, we just did this one, or I just did this one. So this is a deluxe from Studio Series, right? So it's on par. So Studio Series deluxes and Voyagers seem to have their own kind of scale going. So that's a bit of a surprise. I expected Voyagers to be a little bigger because, I mean, Cyclonus is just, I mean, he's a tank by comparison. But, I mean, he's a jet. He's not a tank, but you get my pick. You get the point. But man, like, Hot Rod's tiny, like really small. But once you get them and you start fiddling around with them, you really understand, you know, what they actually got into this figure. Like, there's so much into this figure, and it's really cool. A lot of things that you really don't kind of think about, and that they did get into this thing, like the visor is in his head. Like, you forget that it's even there until you're thinking, oh yeah, that's there. And then I can put that down, and now he's got a visor. Like, amazing. It's just a brilliant design. Like I said, I have not been able to put it down, and that's true. Like, when I have a free moment, like I'm watching the hockey game or something like that, I'll pick this thing up and I'll just fiddle fart around with it while I'm watching the hockey game. It's just fun. So yeah, that's what I got this week. Thanks a lot, Dinobot, for sending that to me. And yeah, I hope that I can get the rest of the Studio Series guys opened up here and maybe find Scourge, because he's the only one I'm missing right now.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Well, that will do it for this episode of Trips to the Store. Thanks again for everyone watching and listening. Again, we want to thank all our Donatrions for continuing to support the show. If you'd like to become a Donatreon, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. It helps, keep us hosting our podcast, doing merchant, running contests, doing some merchandise, all that good stuff. And if you want to leave us feedback, you can go to our website and go to transmissionspodcast.com/feedback. That's where you can leave us voicemails, emails, contact us on social media. You could even leave a comment right below this YouTube video if you want. All good ways to get in touch. We like hearing feedback, and we respond to it occasionally. All right. I think that's it for this week's Trip to the Store. Again, we will see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.